Welcome back to 94.7 Hits FM Future Hits. We are here with the lovely, the incredible, the talented, the gorgeous Katie Harbour. How are you doing?
Good. Thank you for that. How are you?
I'm good. We're so happy to have you here.
I'm happy to be here.
As I'm sure you know, I adore your music. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Very humble, very humble. We actually know each other from school.
We do.
Yeah. So I have the pleasure of knowing you, but now all of our listeners will as well.
Amazing.
So tell us a little about yourself, anything you want anyone to know. I'm not going to limit it, so just anything you want.
Okay. Not much, really. I'm from Hamilton, Ontario. I'm 20 years old, and I am a McGill student, but also aspiring musician, if you will. Mm-hmm. And I write a lot of songs, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just a pretty chill gal.
Awesome. Chill gal. We like it.
Yeah, amazing.
Okay. Chill vibes.
Yeah.
Vibe check.
Vibe check. You got it?
Oh, that's awesome. So you're from Hamilton, Ontario.
Yes.
So when you were still in Hamilton, were you already focusing on music and kind of writing your own music? Or did that happen when you came here?
Yes, I was writing my own music, but I would say my writing has changed a lot. But in Hamilton, it's where I started performing places, I guess. Okay. And I started performing a lot of places before I started writing because I just wanted to get as much experience as possible. But yeah, it was actually a part of my summer jobs and part-time jobs was singing in bars and stuff. And I would write on the side, but I wouldn't really show anyone. But then when I moved away for school and came to Montreal, I would say my writing definitely expanded, I'd say.
Oh, for sure. That's cool. So
yeah.
I guess you could say that Montreal kind of did influence your music a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Because I feel I've grown up a lot and changed a lot and experienced a lot here. So it's definitely influenced me.
For sure. That's awesome. Is there any way in particular that you've noticed anything?
I feel I came out of my shell more. So I've had more experiences and really relationships with people or just even just general experiences that I feel I base a lot of my writing off of. So yeah, for sure.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Is there anyone that you can think of that kind of inspires your music? You were talking about inspirations. Is there anyone that you draw inspiration from?
Famous people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or anyone in general. It could even be someone in your own life that kind of inspires your writing.
Yeah. Definitely some relationships that have not gone so well inspire me. But also I'm really into Amy Winehouse, Jeff Buckley, I was saying before when we were talking, Summer Walker. I'm really into all the R&B vibes, and I really just the honest songwriting and just kind of the classic not sad songs, but emotional songs. That's definitely what I try to go for.
Yeah, and you can definitely hear that in your music. It's very emotional, but also very honest. There's a story that's being told there. It's not this smoke screen of this perfect life that's going on. It's just very much, this is me and this is how I'm feeling right at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
So you just released an EP.
I did.
Conveniently titled EP.
Yes.
Unless that's EP, but I believe it's supposed to be EP. And how was that? How did it feel to make this project and then have it put out there for the world to listen to?
It's definitely scary because I do write a lot of personal things and I have put a lot of work into it, but I'm really happy with the way it's going so far. A lot of close friends to me have been super supportive, and I'm honestly shocked about the response. I've had a lot of people repost music that I've posted that I'm not even that close with, which is an insane feeling. It's just kind of crazy that people will message me and be oh, I relate to your songs, and I feel that's the best feeling, is that I can write things that I feel so strongly about, and that other people are oh my God, I felt that. You know what I mean? That's such a good feeling that I've never had a feeling like that. So I'm honestly pretty happy with the way it's going so far.
Yeah, that's awesome. And that's the great part about music. It really connects people. It's why we're all here today. It's why, everyone listens to 94.7 Hits FM, honestly. But it's why everyone comes together, whether it's in the morning on your way to work or whether it's at home when you're studying or just hanging out. Everyone comes together with music, and especially when it's something that people can relate to.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's clearly something that you have in your music. And if any of you want to relate to Katie's music, you can find her new EP on basically any streaming service that you use, and even on iTunes. And you'll get to hear it some of her songs all month on 94.7 Hits FM.
Amazing.
Another question I want to ask you.
Yes.
When I was looking for this EP, I found a bit of an old gem.
Yes.
I would say hidden-ish album from 2017. Mm-hmm. And it's very different from your music now. Your music now is a lot more acoustic. You can tell that it's kind of just you putting this together in a studio and really working on it yourself. And the album from 2017 is has a bit of a heavier production. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about that album. What is going on there? Okay,
so yeah, the songs, like I did write all the songs myself, but like especially a lot of them I wrote when I was like in the 9th grade, so I was 14. So they're definitely from a different era. But yeah, no. So basically, I entered this like singing competition called the Hamilton Music Awards. My parents entered me in it because they are obviously my biggest fans in the whole entire world. And I ended up winning like a bunch of this studio time. And like I had said, like I was writing songs, but I was like a lot more reserved about it. So like I was kind of like not like pushed, which I think it's like good obviously to be pushed out of your comfort zone, but I don't know if I was like necessarily ready to start like releasing music I had been writing. Mm-hmm. But not that I don't like appreciate the efforts that like went into it, like obviously like all the time and like everything, but I was really shy and just like super like reserved about the way it was all going, and they wanted to add a band into it, and like not that I'm like opposed to a band, but I just don't really think it like matches like my style of songwriting or like the vibe I'm going for. But like I said, I was like 15, 16 like when this was all going on, so I was just like I kind of like lost control of it, so like the songs didn't really end up sounding the way that I was like going for, or like they didn't even really sound like my songs towards the end of it, which like sounds bad saying, but like it's just kind of the way it went.
As an artist, you have a vision in your head of what you want it to be.
Yeah, for sure. And when you hear it, like, you know it. Like, it's just kind of like, it's hard to describe. But, yeah, definitely. I think it was a good learning experience that I need to, like, take control, like, in future projects, like, when I record, which is what I tried to do with this, like, EP. I kept it very, like, personal, and I just dealt with everything myself. And I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So I think it definitely was a good learning experience. I am working to get that last album removed, but if anyone wants to listen to it just for like a little like
just
hurrah,
a nice
just
little
a blast from the past,
before it's gone.
Yeah,
forever,
exactly.
Back in the vault.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's pretty much it on that.
Yeah, I would say like honestly, if anyone out there is looking into listening to Katie's music, I would definitely focus on the EP, and especially your single that came out before that, Off My Mind. Yeah. Because those are incredible songs.
Thank you.
I was honestly on my way here driving, listening to them, and they're just so relaxing. But I also see some people, like some of my friends that listen to it, that just like headbang in the car to it, which makes no sense to me, but honestly, it just
to each
shows
their own,
the versatility. To each their own, exactly. Yeah. Well, Katie, thank you so much for joining us. It was such a pleasure to have you.
Thank you for having me.
We hope you all enjoy the interview, and we hope you enjoyed it too, of course. Definitely.
I did. I had a great time.
Yeah, it was fun. And there may be something else coming, so keep your eyes out for that. Mm-hmm. But make sure that you check out our Future Hits page so you can see all of Katie's social media, and you can find her new EP anywhere that you stream music. And yeah, we hope to check in with you very soon.
Amazing. I'm Katie Harbour, your Future Hits artist for February, and you're listening to Montreal's hottest music, 94.7 Hits FM.
Listen, let's think of how